Hi, good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Grace here. I hope you guys are doing fine. So today we'll finally get to talk about Cyprus flight pass and special permit, or should I say special permit, which comes first before the flight pass. So I've been trying to film this and it has not been coming out well. But if you get to see this, that means I finally got it right. So guys, let's go into it. And by the way, you notice I have a new environment, so I finally changed my apartment. I'm going to vlog on that soon, but let's finish this. So guys, this is it. When you get your entry permit for some of those countries that require a special permit to come into, besides the EU that doesn't require it, countries like Dubai, India does not require a special permit, as I said in my last video, but some countries require it, especially Africa and some Asian countries. They need the special permits to come in. So you will come to this website, cyprusflightpass.gov.cy. So you are going to open an account. You'll create an account first before you can start using the site. For the purpose of this video, I am going to create an account. This is to log in if you already have an account, but let's start by creating an account. So I'm going to use my name, my email address. I'll be using another email. For the purpose of those accounts, and then you confirm your password and you register. If you already created an account, you just come to already have an account and then you'll be asked to sign in. Now it's asking me to confirm my password. A confirmation message will be sent to your email, which you will have to validate before you can go ahead to do that. So let me go ahead to my email and validate this. So guys, I just activated it, so we are going to sign in now. Good. So you'll have to create and update your profile. And here is how you do it. You're going to begin, put your first name, your given name. If you have a middle name, you can add it here. You put your document type. For this document type, you're going to choose whether it's your non-Cyprus identity card, because you can also use the site of flight pass. So if you have a Cyprus resident permit, you can put it here. Then your passport, the country where you were given birth to, your gender, your mobile number. So this is a very important one. When you're inputting your mobile number, let's say for example I want to put my Nigerian number, I'm going to start with 00 before. I'm going to omit the plus that you usually add to the country code. So you put 2348161893700. So you do that. Then on any other number you want to include, your email, your first name and your last name is automatically saved as soon as you create this account. So you input your permanent address and you submit. That's for your personal information. So we are going to go to the special permits right now, because you can't apply for a flight pass if you don't have a special permit and you're coming from a third world country. So guys, we'll come back to the Cyprus flights. Let's apply for the special permits. You'll come to the home page After updating your information, you come to flying to Cyprus and you input special permit. So it's going to give you a breakdown of what you need. Now, people from Cyprus don't need to fill this. People residing legally in Cyprus don't need to fill this. It's only when you're coming to Cyprus from the first time that you have to fill this. And these other people, they don't need to fill this. So what do you need to fill this? You need all of this. Let me highlight it. You need first degree relative of person who reside legally. You need to be a person whose arrival in the Republic of Cyprus is necessary. Blah blah blah. If you're coming to work here, athletes, change of aircraft crew, and all of that. So you need that. So now we are going to click on this link here to go to the special permit site. So let's click on it. So like I said earlier, my name is here, my surname, my email address is here. So you fill in your mobile number, like I said earlier, your nationality, your ID, passport number, expected date of travel. So let's say, for example, today is 18th. I want to travel on, you need to apply for your special permits. For mine, it took almost 1 week for me to get it. But for some people, it may be lesser, it may be more, depending on the volume of application that they are treating at that given time. Let's say, for example, we are traveling on the 26th next week, Saturday. You fill the date, original country of departure. Let's say you're departing from, let's just take a pick, Barbados. Now, are you expecting to visit a great country that's a country that's categorized under this before you travel to Cyprus? Now, when you click on this link here, you'll see those countries that are in the gray area and those are not in the gray area. So you decide. But you think this, if you're traveling to Cyprus from an intermediate country, let's say, for example, you're going to your flight, you don't have a direct flight down to Cyprus, you're going to have an overnight stay in a country before coming here. You check for those countries and you fill. If you don't have any, just leave this place blank. So we get to the next stage. Are you a citizen of Cyprus? You are not. That's why you need a special permit. Are you legally residing in the Republic of Cyprus? Now, if you've been here before, like I said, you don't need to fill this. You don't need a special permit if you've already been in Cyprus. Now, are you a European citizen? If you are, you click. If you're not, no. Reason for application. This is a very crucial place. If you're coming to work, you decide on professional reason, that's domestic worker. But if you're coming as a student, you're going to choose this professional reason. Let's remove this so we can. Oh my God. We are not choosing any of this one. I don't know why it's not on selecting, but let's. Okay, now this is the one you're supposed to choose if you're a student. That's professional reason, other professional obligations. Now they will ask you to specify. You're going to come in, let's say you're a student, you're going to say to study at the University of Nicosia or University of Cyprus, any school you're coming to. Now it's going to ask you for a supporting comment. Now that supporting comment is going to be to study at the University of Nicosia. So you're going to fill, the document you're going to add here is your entry permit. That's the document you're supposed to put, or your work permit if you're coming here for a job. Now, if you have more applicants, you're going to fill their names and blah, 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 their details. Then you have to clarify that the information you gave above is correct. So with that, you submit I can't submit this now because I didn't fill every details that's required. I don't need an entry permit. I'm just doing this for the purpose of this video. So when you submit, it's going to bounce if you didn't fill everything correctly. So just make sure that this telephone number place is done right and you're good to go. Then when you submit, they are going to give you a feedback within 4 to 1 week, or it can be more depending on the volume. So when you're done with that, you'll get your special permit number, which you'll use for your Cyprus flight pass. So guys, this is the Cyprus flight pass page. You're going to come to this. When you come to the site, you're just going to click on my account. Now this is the place where you can apply for your Cyprus flight pass. You have to accept and proceed, otherwise you can't move past this stage. Now, are you traveling to the Republic of Cyprus, or you're just passing through Cyprus? So we are traveling to Cyprus. Now, it's going to bring you here. You're going to fill your details like we already explained earlier. You fill your purpose of traveling to Cyprus. Are you a permanent resident returning from a trip abroad? Now let's treat this first because it's quite different from if you're not a permanent resident. Now, maybe you're coming from a business trip, holiday, visiting relatives, studies, or others. You just click on it. Let's say you're coming from a holiday. You state the country of your initial visit. You choose any country from your drop down. What was the length of your stay? Maybe you spent 2 weeks, that's 14 days. You fill that and you go to the next field. Now I can't go to the next field because I have not filled all the details that are required. So it's going to bring me back. Now, the next thing you fill your contact information, medical condition. That's you have to you have to do a COVID test and upload it in this place. I hope you can see my screen on the right hand side. Medical condition, your flight information. You have to fill your flight pass 48 hours or less than 48 hours before you travel down to Cyprus. Because with the flight pass, it's automated. Once you fill the necessary details, you get to come down. So you get accepted immediately, you get your flight pass. Then you'll have to declare that the information you've given is correct. So with that, you submit and you get an automated response if it's granted or if it's rejected. If it's rejected, don't worry, just do it again and make sure your information is right, especially this phone number, this mobile number menu. Now, we are not a permanent resident. Let's come to know. This is for students or those that are coming to Cyprus for the first time. So you're not a permanent resident returning to Cyprus for the first time. So your purpose of your visit, you choose settlement in Cyprus for more than 1 year. That's what you're going to choose. So when you choose that, it's going to bring you to next, and you're going to fill your flight details. You're going to fill your itinerary and every other thing, and then you fill you tick your solemn declaration. And once you're done with that, you just submit. When you submit, you'll see accepted or rejected. So when it's accepted, you just print and voila, we got to see you in Cyprus. So guys, that's pretty much it. One last thing before we wrap up for today. When you get your special permit number, don't forget that you have to take your passport to the consulate in your country or where you are currently. You fake it and they are going to put the temporary Cyprus visa on your passport. With that, you have to book your itinerary, your tickets before you proceed to the flight pass, which is usually 48 hours before you get down to Cyprus, or less than that. So guys, that is it. I hope this video has been able to help you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so a lot of people can get to see this video also. So I'll be dropping a video next week about getting a job in Cyprus. I'll tell you how I went about getting my job and the job prospects here in Cyprus. So stay tuned, guys. See you next week. Bye.